If you're job hunting in Boston, you've come to the right place.
I love it here. It's a great opportunity for finance, tech.
Be interested in like a hard trade, maybe plumbing.
In this video series, we're taking a critical look at Boston's early career job market, what it looks like now, and where it might be headed.
I'm waiting for a good mail any day, any time of the month that I wake up to and find something exciting and good news.
You know, Boston has changed a lot in the last couple of years, thanks in part to the pandemic. So what does that mean in a city full of college graduates?
Oftentimes you only hear the success stories, but what about the hundreds of other students who did not book anything and are living at home right now?
So there's really two parts of the labor market, one that's doing really well and one that is struggling a bit.
I called Allison Shrivastava, an associate economist with Indeed's hiring lab. I wanted to know, what does the job posting data tell us about Boston's current climate?
And the one that's struggling is the professional market. So that's going to be things like software development, information, design, documentation, marketing, things like that.
That pandemic era boom we saw in software development is definitely cooling off, with a 15% decline in job postings in the last year. And many sectors that were highly remote, like banking and finance, have shrunk by 12% over the last year.
That's down about 4% relative to pre-pandemic baseline.
Data from the Massachusetts Department of Economic Research also shows a trend away from roles in administrative support, retail, and childcare. But we do have data that shows us what's going well out there.
Things like personal care and home health, civil engineering is still really strong, and education is as well. And the service sectors like accounting's doing really well.
The top 3 hottest job sectors for the region include nurse practitioners, data sciences, and education, all of which can anticipate 30 to 40% growth in jobs in the next decade. But it's not just the jobs themselves that determine whether Boston can keep all the undergrads who might want to stay here. Those grads also consider affordable housing, accessible transportation, and community. And if they can't find it here, they might go somewhere else.
I'd love to be a homeowner at some point, but it's difficult to see a path there.
I think a lot of times we think of Boston as title town, but how are we also looking at other aspects of the region and highlighting those as well?
Who's leaving Boston and what might it take to keep them here? That's part 3 of Good Job Hunting, a guide to the Boston market.